Okay students, in this video we are going to discuss about the excenters of a triangle. Excenters of a triangle. See what is meant by excenters. Excenters of a triangle. Suppose you take a triangle. You take a triangle. Say this one is that. This one is a triangle. This one is that triangle ABC. This one is the triangle ABC. Now here the circle, here the circle touches all the sides of the triangle, all the sides of the triangle. One side is that, one side, see look at this one. This circle is touches the side BC externally, and AB and AC touches that internally. AB and AC touches internally. Now here that excenter, the point of intersection of one internal angular bisector and other two external angular bisectors. So here this one is that excenter of triangle ABC opposite to the vertex A. It is denoted by I1. Now this circle is called X circle opposite to the vertex A. So what is the definition of excenter of a triangle? Excenter of a triangle, this is the point of intersection of the external bisectors of the angles of a triangle. So here look at this one. In this figure, I1 is that this is the excenter of the triangle opposite to the vertex A. Now this is the point of intersection of external bisectors of angle B and angle C. So this is the general concept. Okay. So now according to the figure, the circle opposite, now you see this one, the circle opposite to the vertex A, is called X circle, and and its center is called excenter opposite to vertex A. It is denoted by I1. It is denoted by I1, right? So what is that I1 formula? Therefore I1 is equals to minus A into x1 plus B into x2 plus C into x3 whole divided by minus A plus B plus C, comma, minus A into y1 plus B into y2 plus C into y3 whole divided by minus A plus B plus C. This is that formula to find the excenter opposite to the vertex A, right? So here what is meant by A? Where A is equals to length of the side BC, where small a is equals to length of the side BC, small b is equals to length of the side AC, small c is equals to length of the side AB. What is meant by here x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3? These are the coordinates of the vertices of triangle. These are the coordinates of vertices of the triangle. Okay. Now, in depth of the concept, again we can see in that solutions of the triangle or properties of the triangle. So, first of all, in the geometrical concept, so you should know what is the definition of the excenters. Okay. So here, how many vertices are there? 3 vertices are there. One excenter is opposite to the vertex A. When excenter is opposite to vertex A means here the small a will have the negative sign. Similarly, excenter opposite to the vertex B, that is denoted by I2. Similarly, excenter opposite to vertex B, is denoted by I2, is denoted by I2. So how can we find that coordinates of that I2? Therefore I2 is equals to, here opposite to vertex of B means, now in this formula that small b will have the negative sign, remaining all the terms will be positive. That means a into x1 minus b into x2 plus c into x3 whole divided by a minus b plus c, comma, so a into y1 minus b into y2 plus c into y3 whole divided by a minus b plus c. This one is that excenter opposite to vertex B. Now X center opposite to vertex C. So X center opposite to vertex C is denoted by I3, is denoted by I3. Therefore, what is that the coordinates of I3? I3 will be equals to, so here is that vertex C means in this formula, so C will have the negative sign, remaining all will have the positive. A into x1 plus B into x2 minus C into x3 whole divided by A plus B minus C, comma A into y1 plus B into y2 minus C into y3 whole divided by A plus B minus C. So this one is that concept of the X centers opposite to the vertices A, B, C, right? So once again you remind that what is the definition of X center. X center is that what? Point of intersection of external angular bisectors is called the X center. Okay, so that is nothing but the X center. One is that opposite to vertex A, second is opposite to vertex B, and third one is the opposite to vertex C. Now from all these X centers, suppose if you form a triangle with X centers I1, I2, I3, then so ortho center of the triangle formed by the X centers will be equals to that in center of the triangle. What is that? In center of the triangle. That is, see this one, that is ortho center of triangle, I1, I2, I3, will be equals to ortho center of the triangle I1, I2, I3 is I. What is meant by I? I is nothing but the in center of the triangle whose represented X centers I1, I2, I3. So you remember this formula. Now you see that the next concept is, here the next concept is relation between O comma N comma G comma S. O comma N comma G comma S. This is the next concept. So what is that O, N, G, S in this one? Here where O will be that, O is that ortho center. O is that ortho center. N is that center of the 9-point circle. Center of 9-point circle. 9-point circle. So most of the students know that concept of the 9-point circle. So okay, next G is represent that centroid of the triangle. G is represent that centroid of triangle, right? And next S will be represent that circumcenter of a triangle, circumcenter of a triangle, right? So here these are the meaning of ONGS, right? So here these are in a triangle, all these points will be collinear. So the first point is nothing but that O comma N comma G comma S are collinear. This is the very most important point. O, N, G, S are collinear. What is meant by collinear? Collinear means all these points will be lies on the same line. O, N, G, S. Right? So here is that O, N, G, S. Now, when all these will be lies on the same line, so here these will be in that which ratio? 3:1:2. 3:1:2 means, that means here we will write that ON is to NG is to GS is equals to 3:1:2. This is that very most important ratio. What is the meaning of this one? Suppose when I given the orthocenter and a centroid, now N will be divides that OG in the ratio 3:1. Suppose if I given that N and S, then centroid will be divides in the ratio 1:2. So like that here that you can write that. So from this we can write that one point is that ON is to NG is equals to 3:1. 3:1. And next you see this one, OG is to GS. Next point is that OG is to GS. OG is to GS. What is the meaning of this one? That centroid will be divides the line segment joining the orthocenter and circumcenter in which ratio? Here OG is that 4 units. This one is the 2 units. 4:2. 4:2 means 2:1. And next one is that NG is to GS. NG is to GS will be equals to 1:2. 1:2. And the next one will be ON is to NS. That means N will becomes that in which ratio divides that the line joining the orthocenter and circumcenter. 3:3, that is the 1:1. So here N is that midpoint of OS. Now here you can write that is N is a midpoint of midpoint of OS. So then what is the meaning of this one? When I given the orthocenter and circumcenter, find the center of the 9-point circle. Immediately you apply that this ratio. Suppose anybody forgot all these subpoints. That means suppose if you forgot all these ratios, but everyone must be remember the fundamental ratio. You must be remember this ratio. If we know this ratio, directly you can find any of the following ratios. Okay, so now you will do some problems related to the relation between O and GS. Okay, see that all problems. See, in this problem 0, 3 and minus 1 by 2, 7 by 2 are centroid and a circumcenter of a triangle. Then we have to find its orthocenter. Say first point is that what? Centroid. Centroid is that G. G is equals to 0, 3. Right? Second point is the circumcenter. S is equals to minus 1 by 2, 7 by 2. Now we should find its orthocenter. So look at this one. You draw a small figure. You have to find the orthocenter and the circumcenter. Here is that this one N and this point is that G. Now you put that in this type of question. So every time you draw this figure and you mention that ratio 3:1:2. Here we should find that what? Orthocenter. Orthocenter we have to find. What is that given value? Centroid is that given and the circumcenter is given. Centroid is given and circumcenter is given. That means see, look at this one. Here OG is to GS is equals to 2:1. OG is to GS is equals to 2:1. So that means here you can say that this one is that O, this one is that G and this one is that S. OG is to GS. Why? Because you take only these three. That given values are centroid and a circumcenter. We should find the orthocenter. Now centroid will be divides that OS in the ratio 2:1. Right? So from this one we know that this one is that G is equals to 2 into S plus 1 into orthocenter whole divided by this one is that 3. From this one we can write that cross multiplying we can write that O plus 2 into S is equals to 3 into G. We should find the orthocenter. Now this one you get to the right side. That means orthocenter is equals to 3 into G minus 2 into S. What is the meaning of this one? Here first of all you take that only x coordinates of centroid and circumcenter. Okay, so that means what is the x coordinate in the centroid? 0. 3 into 0 is that 0 minus 2 into what is that x coordinate of the circumcenter? Minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2. Comma. The next one is that you take y coordinates. 3 into 3 is that 9. Minus 2 into here. What is the y coordinate in the circumcenter? 7 by 2. Right? Here this 2 and this 2 will be cancelled. Here also 2 will be cancelled. That is equals to 1 comma 9 minus 7 is 2. So orthocenter of the triangle will be equals to 1 comma 2. So what is that correct option? C is the correct option. What is that correct option? C is the correct option. So this one is the solution of this question. When when centroid and a circumcenter are given, then how do you find the orthocenter? How do you find the orthocenter? This one is the solution, right? We will see that one more question in the same concept. See, in this problem, orthocenter and a centroid of a triangle are -3, 5 and 3, 3. So orthocenter is given. So you take the diagram. This one is that orthocenter. This one is that center of the 9-point circle. This is the centroid. This one is that S. 3:1:2. What are the given values? Orthocenter is given. So -3, 5 is given. And the centroid is given. What is that centroid? 3, 3. You have to find the circumcenter. You have to find the circumcenter. That means centroid will be divided OS in the ratio 2:1. Now you draw that again. That figure is that this one is that orthocenter, this one is that centroid, this one is the circumcenter. 2:, this ratio is the 2:1. Centroid will be divided that orthocenter and circumcenter in the ratio 2:1. Now you apply the internal section formula. Therefore G is equals to 2 into S plus 1 into O is that. O means orthocenter. What is that meant by O? O is nothing but the orthocenter. Here whole divided by 3. This is the internal section formula. From this one you have to find that you cross multiply first this one. 2 into S plus O is equals to 3 into G. Right? That implies this one is that 2 into, we should find the circumcenter. So 2S you take in one side. 2S is equals to 3 into G minus O. Okay. So now you first find out that 2S values. First you take that x coordinates of centroid and orthocenter. So here is that in centroid x coordinate is that 3. 3 into 3 is that 9 minus orthocenter x coordinate is -3. Minus into minus plus 3. Comma. And next you take the y coordinates. Y coordinates 3 into 3 is that 9 minus 5. That means this value will be equals to 12, this one will be 12, 9 minus 5 is that what? 4. So what is this value? 2S value. Now S is equals to what? Therefore you divided these two coordinates with 2. 6, 2. So your correct answer is that circumcenter is that 6, 2 is that required answer. So your correct option is that A is the correct option. 6, 2 is the correct answer. Okay. Now you see this one. Here circumcenter S is equals to 6, 2. Right. Next we will see that one more question. See, in this problem, the vertices of a triangle are A is equals to 0, 0, B is equals to 0, 2, C is equals to 2, 0. C is equals to 2, 0. That means clearly these vertices will be form a right angle. See, look at this one. A point is that 0, 0. And B point will be equals to 0, 2. And C point will be equals to 2, 0. You know 0, 0. Here by observing in first and second points, x coordinates are equal. X coordinates are equal. In first and the last point, y coordinates are equal. This type of the points always will be form a right angle triangle. Or otherwise, here you can say that this one will be form the right angle. How can we say this one? Here this is that y axis and this one is that x axis. The point of intersection of both axes is nothing but origin. So here this one will be A point. A is equals to 0, 0. And B point is that lies on that y axis. Since x coordinate is 0, this one is that B point, right? And C point is the lies on that y x axis. Since y coordinate is 0, this one is that C. By joining this one, you will be get a right angle triangle. So what is the right angle vertex in this one? Origin. You know, in a right angle triangle, orthocenter will be equals to right angled vertex. Therefore, here you can say that orthocenter is equals to, right in that bracket O is equals to, this one is 0, 0, right? And next, here in this problem we should be find the distance between the circumcenter and orthocenter. You got it, that orthocenter. Now what is the circumcenter? Circumcenter is the midpoint of the hypotenuse. So therefore circumcenter, right in that bracket S, that is the midpoint of that BC. Midpoint of BC means B coordinate is 0, 2 and C coordinate is 2, 0. So midpoint will be nothing but 1, 1. So therefore distance between means what? That is denoted by OS. OS is the distance between orthocenter and circumcenter, is equals to square root of 1 whole square plus 1 whole square, that is equals to root 2. So your answer is that option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. So this is the procedure. Right, next you see that one more question. Say the 9-point center of triangle with vertices 1, root 3, 0, 0 and 2, 0. So look at this very clearly. You have to find center of the 9-point circle of triangle. That means center of the 9-point circle means we know, first of all you see this one here, this is that x-axis, this is that y-axis. This point is that 0, 0. Here is the 2, 0 on that x-axis. This is that 2, 0. Right? And this is that y-axis. Now 1, root 3 is that lies 1, root 3 lies here. 1, root 3. So by joining these points, you will be get, this one is an equilateral triangle. This length is 2 and this length is 2 and this length is 2. That means if in equilateral triangle, orthocenter, circumcenter, centroid, or orthocenter, circumcenter, now both will be equals to the centroid. So what is the centroid of this triangle? Therefore centroid G is equals to centroid, right in the bracket, G is equals to sum of the x coordinates by 3. 3 by 3 is that 1, comma sum of the y coordinates root 3 by 3, that is equals to 1, 1 by root 3. 1, 1 by root 3. Now we should find the center of the 9-point circle. You know that is nothing but here this one is that O N S. O N S. N is that the midpoint of OS. N is that midpoint of OS. N is that midpoint of OS. Here O is nothing but the centroid. S is also nothing but the centroid. This one will be equals to orthocenter. This one will be equals to orthocenter, and this one will be also equals to circumcenter. Why? Because the given points will form an equilateral triangle. So therefore N is equals to midpoint of OS. N is equals to midpoint. What is that N? Center of the 9-point circle. N is equals to midpoint of OS. Right? So that is equals to midpoint of OS means O will be equals to G and S is also equals to G. Therefore N will be also equals to G. That means here you write that 1 comma 1 by root 3. 1 comma 1 by root 3. So this one is that 9-point center of the triangle with the vertices. This one is that what? 9-point center of. This one is that center of 9-point circle. 9-point circle of the triangle. Right? So this one is that solution of this problem. So what is that correct option? For D is the correct answer. What is the correct option? D is the correct answer. 1 comma 1 by root 3 is the solution. Okay. So this one is the solution. Right. Thank you for watching this video. Right. So please all of you like, share and subscribe this channel.